Wow. 3 wow.
Well.
Well. And doesn't work. Well.
That's the Crash Bandicoot meme.
I was trying to do the water.
No, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's hard to do and it doesn't really sound right.
Yeah.
That song was made for water.
Cheers.
Water and water and water.
Water and water.
There's
Water
3
and
doors
water
here
and
too.
water and water and
The
water.
same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
Water and water and water and water
But
and water and water
where's my water?
Water and water.
Looks like 2 of them are already unlocked. So it does. The treatment center and rightmost doors both stay open. Perhaps the layout here is different. Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first.
Water.
Water.
There's 2 water-related memes now. And now being like 5-7 years ago when that meme first came out. But it's the Avatar: The Last Airbender, but with just water. Have you seen that one, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. Huh. What's this room? That looks like a workbench of some sort. Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright? Very well.
I wonder if we're gonna speak to Golem in this one.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay. How's it going over there? Golem's not even here in this one.
Golem's not even here in this timeline.
You can see he's not there.
No, Golem!
Kay, can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here? Oh, nothing. I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty. Yes. Was there something in there before? No, it was empty when I found it. Was it? Yes. Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe? I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened the safe. Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover. No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however. They're saying they didn't go here. I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open the safe, who did? Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back. Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there? Yep. Let's get moving then. Yeah, Dragon safe ending was best ending.
Water and water and water.
Treatment center.
Treatment.
So this is the treatment center, huh? This is the room that Dio visited. Don't you think that's kind of strange? Till now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door? An excellent question. We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through.
Jellyfish.
They were very jellyfish.
There were 3 jellyfishermen.
What are these?
What are those?
These must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned. The windows are covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in. Shall we open it? Yes, might as well. Have at it. What? Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet, it's... Oh god. Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving? What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive! What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe. I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. If he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when he died. Perhaps Zero Sr. took it off. What? Why? I have no idea. Then maybe Zero Sr. brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why. This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness. He's sick? What has he got? How would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased. Yeah, I bet. Think you could carry him, or...? No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there was a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised. Oh, I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that alright? Yeah, sure.
The treatment that he's undergoing could have been compromised by you opening the pod.
Possibly. But we managed that'll not compromise it more. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright? What do you mean? Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own? He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants. But if someone locks him in, he's screwed? Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there. Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Ding, 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 ding. A sound loop that I turn on when we travel.
Yeah.
You're late.
You want to talk. How much earlier did we get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything? Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah. Well, go on. Spill it.
I explained to them how I'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us worried. There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern. Just spit it out. Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably...
Probably. Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Hey there, cool name. Yeah, Kay's best boy. Pretty lucky he's alive, too. What do you mean by that?
Listen, I don't know how best of a boy he could be if he betrayed me!
Yeah, he did betray us. Twice, kind of. I mean what I said, genius. Glad he's not dead, aren't you? As equivocal as ever, I see. How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center. I see. And what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know, where there's that intersection with 3 doors. Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one, who could have opened it? Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know. Are you getting all distracted?
No. So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah.
What was in there?
Nothing really. It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell was whoever opened that door looking for? Who knows? Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them? No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with. Dragon says they dread to think of being in the situation needing to use the restroom. I guess you just go in a corner.
That's what I would do.
I mean, Dio's a potty mouth, so you can just... Oh, wait.
I mean, isn't there, like, multiple dead people now? Like, just designate one of the AB rooms as the poop room.
Oh. Okay, yeah. For a second, I thought you were saying the crew quarter rooms, like, just go where the dead bodies are. I'm like, that's awful.
No.
Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
This is where you get wrecked. So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way over to the cabinet. Inside was luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing. Whoa, what is it? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something? Why, you scared of ghosts? Huh, you're kidding me, right? Then show me how brave you are. Check out your bracelet. You too, Vi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of them. What do you mean by that? I mean the side and the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this? I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're... Just do it. It's not hard. Should I also participate? No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Vi stuck out their arms. Held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
It's okay?
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all 3 of our wrists. Gah! Cold! What the hell, man? Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Vi's bracelet's clean. So's mine, of course. That leaves only Dio.
Wait. What are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for this. Why'd I have to do what you tell me to do? Because I'm trying to prove your innocence. But like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not going to find it on me. Then just show me your arm. No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights. As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio. Gah! Spun around toward the other exit. Stop him! Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Animation!
Whoa.
I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. And that means... Let me go! Get off me, you fuckers! Dio, you killed the old lady. No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of mistake. Shit.
What's going on here?
William said the only thing that's scary is your fashion sense, Dio. You're the whole circus.
I think it's about time you give us a full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi and Kay what I'd noticed in the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the burly bracelet would have had to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why do you explain to Fi and Kay? Kay was there. They wiped it off. I figured luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. You got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well? Urgh. Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet. Why?
Are you Zero?
No! I was under orders. I was sent here to do something. To do what? Who gave you this order? I'll die before I tell you. So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives? Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna. That wasn't you? Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill. Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if I do believe you, you're still a killer. Just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again. But where would we put him?
Oh, oh, I see. Is there a room with a lock or anything?
Oh, perhaps you could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Yeah.
Once we locked it, he should be unable to escape. Oh yeah. Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise! Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that. Come on, please! Hey, listen to me! We'll let you out when the white door's open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door. Don't fuck with me, you guys! There is no way in hell I'm going in that thing! Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please, no, you can't! Yeah!
A+ voice acting.
Don't make fun of me.
Felt the terror in his voice. Yeah, that's upsetting. Oh,
What?
I'm like vaguely claustrophobic, so that would be like that would put me off forever. I'd be like, absolutely not. Just kill me, please. Like, kill me and take my bracelet. Don't put me in this coffin.
Open
Ugh.
this fucking thing. I said open it, goddammit. Don't think so. Ah! You're gonna pay for this. When I get out of here, I'm going to fucking end you. So, guess we figured out who the murderer was. We found Quark.
Now all that's left is to find Clover and Temyoji.
Quillen said, Dio, everyone voted. You're sus, you must be thrown out. Yeah. Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned. Good point.
Let's go.
Warehouse beta.
There's always just enough time.
You
No,
missed the
it's
whole
too
second
much.
part.
No, it's too much.
Looks like they aren't back yet. Perhaps they went to look for us. Oh man, now we've got to look for them.
How much time until the white door opens?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Okay, and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know? Presumably it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. It's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one,
Oh no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
yeah,
Who'd be pairing up with Quark? Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair. Who's the Cyan pair?
Clover and Temioji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet? Perhaps they've already gone through the white door. What? No, that's not possible. Primary doors haven't even opened yet. Perhaps someone opened one of them. How? I don't know. But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing. But that's against the rules. Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So you're saying Clover Temioji is Zero Senior?
Is a possibility. Would explain why they haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us. So I would assume. Yeah, same dragon. This is all just speculation, but maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go to see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, alright? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course.
I'm
like
actually gonna run to the
Zero?
bathroom real quick.
Like Zero Junior, cool name? Okay, we'll be here. While he runs to the bathroom. I thirst. Oh god, I have 2 water bottles over here. This is the pantry. We'll have to wait for... Wait for inheritance. Where is... There we go. No, the pantry, cool name. Wait, Benny Hill till he comes back. I would have to find Benny Hill, and by the time I find a clip of that, he would be back. And I don't know if it's a DMCA thing. Oh, and he's back anyways. Up, and he's up. And he's back. Okay. Let him get on the headset.
This chair's particularly uncomfortable today.
Ooh. This is the pantry? So it would appear. Well, it looks like they're not here. When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door. Could have meant this room. Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs. Very well. You okay?
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm just accidentally spilled some wax on my desk.
Oh, like from a candle?
Yeah. That's how I'm lighting up my face right now. It's with candles, because I'm a pilgrim.
Okay.
Listen, you get the perfect lighting. Who needs a ring light when you just have 17 candles?
No one's here either, huh? And Mioji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? Want a drink? Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask... Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing, anyway? I don't remember... You still don't remember anything? Well, actually... I did remember a little. Really? Yes. What did you remember? My father. When, Dad, do you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
When, Dad, do you remember that?
Yeah, his father. When, Dad,
When,
do you
Dad,
remember
do you
it?
remember that?
Please, don't joke. This is serious. Sorry. So you remembered who your father was? Yeah. What about your mom? I don't seem to have one. Oh. So your dad raised you? Well... Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him. Time for Kay backstory! I was raised in the facility where my father worked. He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd. He wouldn't allow me to go near him when he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as well as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk on one occasion. to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Colin, you think Child K is cute? You want a pin of that or something? Yeah. Soon I found myself long. Oh, I read that one. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to do. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond, but in the end you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I'd still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. Couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade and sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the deep depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked when I was 18.
Smooth.
I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot. When I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. It turned out she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but played something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or miraculously, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd ever even thought of. My father got in trouble too when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room was considered our living room. It changed too. Before it had been just another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we are working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Her tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I'd been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. That's it. Only one thing. Destroy everything.
The only thing you can do.
I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it, the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she had shown me that was real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that's something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was something very special to her, she told me. He had saved his life once. Someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she wanted. She was determined to see my father's research succeed.
Determined.
I realized that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. They let out a deep, tired sigh. I'm sorry. I lost track of time. It's okay. Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing. So you remember almost everything? No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events. Huh. Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit? What's wrong? I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode. Are you okay? Yes. I think I just need to rest. Okay. Take as long as you need. I go look for Clover and Tenmyoji myself. I'm sorry. Thank you. Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I'd better get moving then. Woo, Kay's backstory unlocked.
Tragic.
Well, yeah, everybody needs a tragic backstory. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran to Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah,
Where's Kay?
he's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
Lungi. What's up with him?
Guess he's not feeling too well. Said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
Feel tired just looking at you. Face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense.
Zero.
The more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? Managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole Nonary game thing for?
What?
And what is Zero Senior up to?
What are we fighting for?
How about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was
When
one of us,
Zero
but
Senior is.
do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Phi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
Just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. You heard that, right?
Yeah. Came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look.
Ooh, hooked on a feeling. Yeah, I believe it. There's nobody here.
Maybe they got in the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If it doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
There we go. Come on. We have to really wait for the elevator.
Thought so.
Let's go. Do we we have to look at every door? Why? Which way? Where do you think they went?
Except for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
Aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Tenmyoji or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists he didn't kill Alasha Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him.
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio?
Let's open his. Immediately jumps out.
Yeah, stab!
Oh,
Oh,
what the hell?
check his pulse!
It was pointless to check his pulse, who's obviously dead. I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
You okay? Ma! You okay? Is there anything I can do?
In a
Monday.
second, everybody.
Look.
Ya no, no hemos llegado, pero como termina faltando, no sé.
Another day, perhaps. The oxygen gel for his pot said 0%.
And that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Let's go.
Come on, vamonos. Without warning for me, waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. Took a deep breath and followed. Everybody, let's go. Yay, skip all the travel.